Welcome back to Radio Row. This is Dave Stevens here, and I am joined by an old friend. I'm sorry that he's not here on Radio Row, but former Lions quarterback, Bears quarterback Erik Kramer joining us. And Erik, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great, thank you. Like you said, it's Super Bowl week. Who isn't excited?
Well, we want to get right to it because I know our time is limited. I want to let everybody know about your life and your story, and let's talk about the book.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. Yeah, the ultimate comeback. It's as you see there under the title, surviving a suicide attempt, conquering depression, and living with a purpose. And this book covers all those and more. And it's basically it gets into the depression I went through while I was playing initially with the Bears, and was sort of an off and on companion of mine for several years, and then went through a severe bout of depression when my son passed away. He was 18 at the time, Griffin, and followed by a short time after my mom, where she died of uterine cancer about 8 months after Griffin did. And then my dad, around the same time my mom passed away, he had some untreated acid reflux that turned into esophageal cancer. So that was about a 3-year downward spiral. And all of those things ended up culminating in me wanting to take my life. And unfortunately, or I should say fortunately, I failed in that capacity and am here now to live each day in trying to help other people and enjoying life.
Well, how tough are those struggles that you went through when you didn't have a lot of support? And a lot of NFL players, once they're done, they don't have that support. And thank God you missed in a way that we still have you here.
Yeah. Well, I was actually on a pretty good path in life, really. I was coaching both of my sons in youth football, and actually had been fairly successful as a NFL broadcaster. And however, like I said, some of those things got in the way of that. And I'm here to say now that what I've ended up doing, one of the things I've gotten involved with creating is something called Mental Health Touchdown. It's a program now for kids. We're going to launch it as an after-school program for fourth and fifth and sixth grade kids. And it's basically helping them to create their home team, so to speak, where they start to initially, they're helped along in identifying some human qualities that they would like to embody themselves and that they see in others, and then begin to approach those people and over time cultivate a lifelong home team.
Well, you've seen a lot of your former NFL brothers, tragically either take their lives or their life ended shortly. I mean,
Yeah.
what can the league do as far as education, mental health treatment, and support once you guys are done playing?
Well, I think, Dave, that they've somewhat scratched the surface of as kind of society has as a whole, realizing that you know whether it be players, family members need someone to talk to, a therapist. So now every NFL team has at least one therapist on staff that players can go to. But I think that there needs to be more done in that way. And hopefully, like I said, I think this is probably step one. And I think you'll see the NFL 10 years from now, as society in general steps up to the plate in this sort of mental health process of building mental health programs like the one I just talked about. And so, over time, hopefully they'll come to that. But the NFL finds itself in a
Health.
difficult situation in that they would first have to acknowledge that they play a part. The game itself plays a part in this in this situation. And so something so far I don't think they've been willing to do.
How therapeutic was this book? I mean, how low did you go when writing it to be brought back to where that place you were?
Well, I guess a good way to say this is that I was already out of that place, and therapeutic, yes, in the way that initially it started out where I was approached by Bill Croyle. Actually, it was my girlfriend who was approached by Bill Croyle, who at the time, Anna and I were just friends. And so anyway, the book came about, Bill reaching out to me. And then initially I thought, wow, what a great way to sort of write this in honor of Griffin and Dylan. And what it turned out to be, though, was I was pleasantly surprised by when I go speak or, have book signings or whatever, how many people come up to me and begin, because some form of my life has been they identify with that because it's happened in their life. And so it's not, how should I say this? The issues that I went through are not specific to playing football necessarily. They're just life. And I think most people that I've come in contact can identify with those.
So let's talk a little football. I'm sorry the Lions aren't here. I thought they had a really good stat, but how's that been? How fun has that been to watch this reemergence as the Lions as a true contender?
It's been great. And I think one of the things that, not only me, but my former teammates, former Lions teammates, is that
I'm live with Erik Kramer.
They've
I'll call you back.
They've done such a great job as an organization of, they're kind of a model organization now for the NFL. So you've got other teams looking at them, looking at, how is their structure from top to bottom. And I think, proof of that is how, what do they have? 8 coaches now leave and get, move up the food chain, so to speak. And I think that's very indicative of other teams want to have people associated that were with the Lions now be a part of their team and help bring the Lions culture to their organization. So to answer your question, it's been very gratifying to watch that process take place.
All right. Got to have a prediction from you. I don't know if you're an AFC, NFC, what do you want, but give us your thoughts on the game.
Yeah, I have no allegiance to AFC, NFC, but what I see is that Kansas City, in a way, has come limping into the Super Bowl, especially up front offensively. And I think that's where Philadelphia has a big edge defensively. I think that, on both sides of the ball, top to bottom, this is by far the best team that the Chiefs will have played this entire season. And that means coaching staff as well. So I kind of look at this and say, how can Philadelphia lose this game? And I think the only way that happens is if they make mistakes and if they miss extra points or miss field goals or turn the ball over, or, I don't see Kansas City limiting, Saquon Barkley to say under 130 yards. I don't see that happening. I think a healthy Jalen Hurts and all of the impact players they have offensively, along with that offensive line, to me says the Philadelphia Eagles are going to win this game probably by a couple scores.
Well, I know you got to go. Our time is short, and I wish you were here. But let's talk about the book one more time. Where can people get it? It's a very impactful book. It's a true story, but it's a comeback story, and it's really beautiful. How you survived your suicide attempt, conquering depression. Again, so much that you've done. I love seeing your smile, brother.
I appreciate that. Thanks, Dave. So you can find Ultimate Comeback at my website at it's erikkramer12.com. And I that would be great. I've really enjoyed connecting with people through this book. Some that have known me my whole life, some that I've never met. And there seems to be something in there for everybody.
All right. Well, hopefully we see you next year in San Francisco. Either the Bears, probably not. Probably could be the Lions, but Take care, stay healthy, and God bless you, my friend.
I appreciate that. Thanks, Dave. Good talking with you.
All right. Erik Kramer overcame so much. That's what you get here at Radio Row. Some other stories that are more than football. All right. I'm going to take a break. When we come back, I think at 11 a.m., we have Miles Killebrew, who happens to be the captain of the current Pittsburgh Steelers team. So you are watching Geary, Stein, and Stevens in the morning, and what a morning it's been. I'm still recovering from hanging out with Doug Flutie. So don't go away. And thanks to our sponsors, Serendipity Yachts and Cruises. They're helping us out here. We've got Pie, and we've also got Velocity Sports where you can watch us. Don't go away. Geary, Stein, and Stevens, more coming up.
Serendipity Yacht Cruises and Events wants you to come party with us. We're bringing the fun to the Houston Bay Area. Stay tuned for all of our incredible events throughout the year, featuring amazing food and drinks, live entertainment, special guests, and so much more. Fun, new, different. Serendipity Yacht Cruises and Events is where you want to be. So come party with us. It's more than a yacht. It's serendipity.
Introducing the world's first temporary airbrush tattoo kiosk, iTattoo, bringing wearable, shareable temporary body art to live events. iTattoo stands for Interactive Temporary Airbrush Tattoo Unit. The team is raising additional capital for this incredible iTattoo concept, putting ink on skin at scale. I'll say it again, folks, ink on skin at scale. This will be the coolest addition to any event, and imagine the reactions when you add body art to the mix. Cool kiosks for a large venue or event. And it's super sponsorable. If you or anyone is interested in talking about the cap raise or the unit itself, please reach out to Nathan or Chris at itattoo.life.
Hi, my name is Shaquille Duggar, and I'm the CEO and founder of Pi. My passion is and always has been helping people. That's why I created Pi. I wanted to devise solutions that would make it easier for businesses to become more efficient and effective to drive profitability, while at the same time helping the customers they serve. Our newest self-service solution is a perfect example of that collaboration. Business leaders told us they wanted a smaller alternative to the larger freestanding kiosks they already love, and we delivered with our newest product. A countertop device we call Eclair introduces space-saving, compactness, versatility, and convenience. When it comes to our self-service solutions industry specifically, we put considerable stock in a quote from Alan Key. People who are really serious about software should make their own hardware. That's Pi in a nutshell. To ensure we produce the best self-service options, we do it all, designing and developing our own hardware and software. The bulk of our business involves the food industry, catering to an evolving industry with technology that is ever evolving itself. Our customers aren't necessarily in traditional restaurant locations. They're in malls, food trucks, and pop-up stands. Additionally, we perform considerable research of consumer trends and behaviors, trying to forecast what they will want and need as it relates to self-service in the short and long term. It's challenging, but exciting and satisfying work. Visiting the restaurant of one of our partners and seeing customers effortlessly order and pay for food through a Pi kiosk puts a huge smile on my face. And it fuels to do more to further enhance their experience. Our latest kiosk designs are reflective of what we've learned, observed, and anticipated. We are designing attractive enclosures that make our kiosks hard to pass by. We're developing and installing intuitive software that's easy to use, and we're incorporating curved high-definition touchscreen that enhance visual quality. At Pi, our ultimate objective is to bring a personal approach to self-service solutions that also display our creativity and ability to provide great product. I introduce to you Pi's newest product, Eclair. Welcome to Pi.